Mic check, test 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, we're getting people in the chat. Something must be working. Praise be. Hey, I think we're live. Yes. What's up, guys? It's me, your favorite Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And I am so glad to see you guys. You're probably wondering, like, what? Is Jesus gonna show up tonight or what? You know, it's the Sabbath day. Hello, isn't it today's like his day? And yeah, it is. But steep competition on the Sabbath day, because let me tell you this: we have Game of Thrones, we have Rick and Morty premiere. Okay. Also, John Oliver decided to come back with a new episode, so the Lord here was a little busy with his HBO account tonight, just saying. And so I'm not saying it had anything to do with me not live streaming earlier, but it kind of did. But not entirely. See, I wanted to stream earlier, but I did run into some serious technical difficulties, and that kept me from being able to do that. So, and then I was like, you know what? When life gives the Lord lemons, the Lord. Oh, this is my Game of Thrones cup, by the way. It's not really Game of Thrones. It's medieval times, but it's the closest thing we've got. I mean, it's. And if you understand my name, SoCal, or my handle, I'm sorry, my name is Jesus Christ, but if you understand my handle that I use on most of the social medias, SoCal Christ, it's because in Southern California, it's where I reside. SoCal is my country. Let's say SoCal is my city. I guess that works. But anyways, in SoCal is what we got. This is this is the best of like representation of like medieval cool, like it's medieval times, and everybody has their own rendition of medieval times. If you don't know what medieval times is, I know like on the East Coast they've got another one, but we also have pirate times and all that. But anyways, tonight's cup is in commemoration, or in it's a little, you know, tonight's episode was awesome. Can we just get right into it? Can we just talk about tonight's episode? I know this is going to be spoilers for people who haven't seen it. So this is your, like, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it in the title, but we're going to be talking about Game of freaking Thrones. Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. It was so good. This is just water, by the way. I know you guys are like, ooh, what's he got in this? Just water. It's late. It's a horse, so... Game of Thrones, amazing. Let's just get right into it. I missed the little animated intro that they do, you know, where they show the new little places and stuff. I was kind of, admittedly, I was hosting some friends, some very special guests, angels here, and I just kind of whatever. But oh man, they just went right into it. I mean, that was. I'll get to the whole Castle Rock part because that was. But I wasn't expecting it to go like right in, and there's Jon Snow, like, you know, talking to. Oh, by the way, I gave you the spoiler alert, guys. I'm sorry. Turn my water into wine. No, we're gonna keep it water for now. I gotta go to bed somewhat soon, so if I have too much, my poop will be green, and that's a fact. I'm the son of man. Okay, I'm also the son of God, and the man part of me, it's those sulfates and everything down in the grapes, it's the skins of the grapes that just don't in the. It's like, thank God for modern plumbing, because back in my day, when it was just like fig leaves, you know, to like take care of business down there. Like, boop, boop, boop. That was, and the water. I mean, that's like the Jordan River. Yeah, more things got baptized in the Jordan River than yours truly, if you know what I mean. So things were not very hygienic back there. So things are so much better now, like way better. You guys have no idea how much better things are now. And you get a taste of that in watching Game of Thrones. Am I right? Am I right? I mean, so yeah. Can we like the first thing that came out of Tyrion's mouth, or what was it? She's like, God, what was it? It was like such a. She gave him a stab, and he gave a stab right back, or something like that. Oh, she's like, oh, oh, no. It was between Tyrion. It was between Tyrion and Jon Snow. And he's like, what was it? Somebody's going to write it in the thing. What was the dig? They each gave each other a dig, and it was just so good. Somebody put it in the chat. West Side. Jesus is my city. I love you guys. No, this isn't a pre-recorded Jesus. Somebody give me the dig that Tyrion and Jon Snow gave to each other. It was like, "You're still the shortest," or what? He totally like, and it was like, and then they shook hands. It was good. It was like, "Bro, we're good. We're good." Come on, somebody give it to me in the chat. I notice you, Hugh, Writer, Radar, sup, D Gentleman. Yeah, it's Meme Jesus, Broly. Yeah, like this isn't a pre-recorded thing, guys. I want to talk about Game of Thrones. Come on, somebody give me the dig. This is like a chat, right? I'm not gonna sit here and talk to myself. I want you guys to tell me what it was. Ah, it's the Dwarf of Casterly Rock. That was the one. Thank you. I'm gonna butcher this. I'm sorry. Digvijay Patel. Digvijay Patel. I hope I got that right. Thank you, Digvijay Patel. It's Dwarf of Casterly Rock was the retort. But what was the first dig? It's come on, somebody, Dwarf. Come on, people. No, okay, look, I'm getting this in the chat. Look, I'm not omnipotent, and I'm not omnipresent. That's my dad's thing, okay? I'm the son of man, right? So I'm not like, I don't have all the special powers. Hence the, if I have too much holy wine blood, my poo will turn green. Just like yours. And I might have a headache in the morning, too. That's why this is just holy water. Now, if I could get back to the comments here and figure out what that dig is. Dwarf of Casterly Rock. Oh, Bastard of the North, was it? It was like, Bastard of the North, and it was something like that. Hold on, somebody's going to put it in here. Yeah, like I said, I'm not Bastard of Winterfell. That's it. That was it. It was just Bastard of Winterfell and Dwarf of Casterly Rock. That's it. It was simple, but it was the tone. It was really brilliant. And they broed it out, too. They were like, bro, we had to piss together on the wall. And having to piss together on the wall, like, crossing swords, like, is, dude, that's like one of these kind of handshakes. Like a serious handshake. Like a... So, I've got good feelings about that relationship in the future. And I mean, come on. They laid down their swords. He was like, ooh. When he handed over Longclaw over, I was like, oh, snap. I was not expecting that. That was pretty amazing, right, guys? I was like, oh, crap. Speaking of Longclaw, can we just, can we talk about Jorah for a moment? For a moment? Hold on, let me try that again. Can we talk about Jorah for a moment? See what I did there? Spoiler alert, guys, if you haven't watched this already, but Homeboy is healed, or at least it seems to be healed. Demons out! Hell yeah! Hallelujah! I have always been rooting for my homeboy Jorah, cause dude, we all know he's a good guy, man. He's OG. He's super OG. He's a loyal dude, and me and him, like, I've got a kinship with Jorah, because him and I kind of, well, we both are kind of estranged from our fathers, you know. It's just, I could really, like, I could really put myself in his shoes, you know, because I too know what it's like, you know, to be out of the presence of your father. And I mean, you know, he's very proud. I know he's like super proud of me right now. But you know, at the same time, I can't exactly talk to him. You know, it's like we don't have ravens to just, you know, pass the message back and forth. It doesn't work that way. We have faith. And prayer, and it's just a little bit different. So I get that, you know. But when I saw Jorah, when I saw him and he was like, boom, and the maester was like, well, he seems to be okay, and he's like, fucking, when he's hold on a second. Okay, sorry. When he's like, oh man,
what this is saying is,
like,
that just as you don't,
I don't know, it was really good. That was really good. Good stuff's gonna happen. Jorah's gonna go back. I'm not saying that there's gonna be a thing between Daenerys and him, because we all kind of know that, like, the R plus J equals that thing. That's all been confirmed and everything. But and we also know that Targaryens. Well, I don't know. I guess we don't all know. I don't want to assume that everybody here in the chat knows what's going on. But come on, guys, if you're, like, at all into Game of Thrones, like your Lord and Savior, which you should be, by the way. Targaryens like to get down with each other. Kind of like Cersei and Jaime, which, oh, that was another thing. The battle. Whoa, okay, so castle, taking Highgarden. Sorry, the way Jaime just walks in. Now, we all hated Jaime. Well, we probably all still, like, and you're not supposed to hate anybody, okay? And dabbing, we don't need to dab on the haters. Just don't pay attention to them. But anyways. So Jaime, we didn't like him at first, right? It's not so much the incest thing. It was the incest thing, but it was pushing Bran out the window thing. But he's had these, like, redeeming moments throughout the series, you know? Like, even when he was just, like, a prisoner of the Starks. Let me get closer. When he was a prisoner of the Starks, you started actually kind of start to feel bad for him. When he had that little heart-to-heart with Catelyn and you know. And then Brienne of Tarth, or whatever her name is. Holy cow, that whole thing, their little exchange that they had posts, losing the good one, the good sword hand. Their thing was like, oh man, at that moment you're like, okay, I feel bad for this guy. Jaime Lannister has been
chasing and look for something better, but the smile that she shows makes me a go-getter. I haven't gone as far as asking if I could get with her. I just play love by ear and hope she gets the picture. I'm shooting for her heart, got my finger on the trigger. She can be my broad, and I can be her nigga, but
There we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I muted myself. Thank you. Shoot. Well, you got to hear some good music. I can only assume you at least got to hear the music and see me just go blah 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 blah, blah whatever. I'm just kidding. I was just messing with you. I was gonna pretend that I was going off about how yeah, I know. Great, guys. I was just going over characters and people that I liked, and I was speculating about Game of Thrones. Nothing, you didn't miss anything important. I don't know anything that you don't know. So, yeah. Man. I was trying to do my own parental controls with, there's a mute button on this little mic, and I hit it, but I didn't hit it again. Whatever. So that was my bad. Sorry. Thanks though for being so diligent on the chat and letting me know. Anyway, so my peeps, where we at? Where we representing from? Everybody who's obviously seen Game of Thrones like hours ago, because I'm sure we're like in Europe now, right? All my Europeans are awake, because I know my next biggest audiences are 11% of you are from Europe. I'm sorry, 11% of you are from the UK, with the next biggest percentages coming in with Germany, and then I think Canada, with each with 5.6% or something like that, or 7% each or something like that. So Finland, yes, Rick and Morty. We're going to talk about Rick and Morty in a second too. And John Oliver, which I didn't get to, but I don't know, maybe we can watch. I'm already going to get a copyright strike, so I don't care. We're going to go for copyright strikes tonight, so. Compton. Do we seriously have somebody from Compton? Red Alert, are you really from Compton? Ireland. Does Jesus like anime? Sure, yeah. God, I really enjoyed Attack on Titan. At least the first season and a half, or first season and half, or however it worked. Anime X, or Samurai X. Sorry, Samurai X. Samurai Champloo. What's the other good one? What have I enjoyed over the years? Well, it's also anime, but I love Studio Ghibli films. Spirited Away, obviously, that was the first one that I saw that was whoa, this is cool. And then all the other ones, like Howl's Moving Castle is a really great one if you haven't seen. Definitely recommend those two. I haven't seen them all. I've started watching them, and they're fantastic. Great films to watch, both in Japanese with subtitles or in English dub or whatever, because the dubs are really good. So yes, I like anime, but I haven't watched a lot. There's been a lot of new stuff in the last 2,000 years, and I had to just start with what it was popular, and I was all right, I'll just start trying to figure out what all this is about, because besides Donald Trump and then George R. R. Martin dying, down at prayer number 9 is I'm worried about my son. He's down in the basement and all he does is watch anime. And these girls, they're hee hee, all this stuff, and they got these pillows, these long pillows with characters, their favorite anime character on them, and they never come out of the room, and when they do, it's awkward and stuff. And I'm okay, well, I guess I gotta do some investigation and see what this anime thing's all about. And so, I gotta get on it. you know, apply the scientific method to this and figure out what it all. Because again, I'm not the omnipresent, omnipotent one. That's my dad's thing. I'm the son of man, and I'm also the Prince of Peace, King of Kings, and your favorite Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I got a lot of jobs. I wear a lot of hats, and sometimes I forget that I didn't click the mute button, you know, and you guys have to listen in silence for a minute while I'm like, but you're here, and that's what matters. And it's still the Sabbath day. Oh, not anymore. Not anymore. Well, for some of us it is. For you Hawaiians, you Pacific Islanders out there, it is still the Sabbath for you. Mahalo. Aloha. And I know I've got some of you out there. So yeah, we're gonna go well into the night here. Let's finish off Game of Thrones though. How did we end it? Oh, Euron. Okay, so Euron also took in the one sand snake, and the mom said, "There's your prize." And then that was last episode? Was that last episode? Was that this? They're like blending together now. But that was pretty cool. So there's Euron is just coming in with this whole. Now here's the thing that I'm wondering about. For those who've read the book and those who don't, you may not know, and if you don't, I'm about to educate you on this. So spoiler alert: in the books, Euron has a horn. A special magical horn. It's like a dragon horn thing that has enchantment. Just saying. We haven't seen it. I don't know. They might have gotten rid of it. They got rid of a lot of things. In fact, I think in this episode we finally get to see Euron's other uncle, the one that didn't kill King Grey, man, what's his name? Euron, Baelor? No. Too many names, too many Walder Freys and so many Tullys and Tyrells, and I can't keep everybody straight, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that one, that guy. Was like, bug me now. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so like, oh man. And that's another thing. When Samwell Tully's, is his name Randall? I think that's his name. When he rolled up with his army up on Highgarden, and it was like, oh, he went with the Lannisters. He didn't choose his like old sweetheart homegirl. Chose Lannisters over loyalty with the wrong L on his head. Oh, it was brutal. That was bad. I know that. I know betrayal. Come on. Don't remind me. ASMR beard coming. Oh yeah, okay, hey, back to the chat for a second. Red alert, I asked if you were really from Compton. Yeah, my hair, I know. I've got a story about this. Whoever's saying wash your hair, I know I really need to wash my hair. Funny story about that, I had a really great plan today that failed bad multiple times, and plan B and plan C kind of failed through, but I did get to watch Game of Thrones, so that was really good. Super good. I love you, Blue Meanie. Hey, Red alert, I still never saw. I'm looking for your answer, dog, if you're really from Compton. spoiler guys, I'm going to go do, I got to do my Compton, Jesus Goes to Compton part 2. Or part 3 coming up after that, but I got to get part 2 first. So, red alert. Your name would be appropriate if you really are from Compton. You got a bulletproof vest, bro? Just saying, I want to go deep. I'm going to go deeper into the hood this time. I stayed like, you know, near the metro station. I was like, oh, I don't want to go too deep. And I'll be honest, if I can, there was a little segment that got cut because I tried to go a little deep. A little too deep. I went looking for a synagogue, like asking around, and I asked some guys who didn't appreciate it too much, and they like were about to pull a piece on the Lord, like, and I was like, so yeah, I wanted to actually like, and people were like razzing me, like, oh, that's not Compton, that's not. And I was like, no, I went to Compton, but I guess I just didn't know, I don't know, it was bad, so I need some backup next time, or I just need to be safer, or have a bulletproof vest or something. But we're going to do another Compton episode for sure. Tonight was supposed to be really cool. Tonight was supposed to be a festival of sorts. Oh no, I'm out of water. And I went to the first portion of said festival yesterday. But then went like later and wasn't really planning on doing much filming or whatever, and just kind of let the day go by, and thought to myself, oh, I'll make tomorrow the day that I will make a vlog. Ooh, that was a mistake, because that didn't happen. We got there, the line for this place was hours to get in. It was a 2-hour wait to get in. And I looked at the app and I was like, uh-oh, it's going to be the same problem I had yesterday, where I had fun and I didn't film, and then it got too dark to like see, like you could only, nothing would show up. So I was like, oh, I'll do it today, and we ran into the same problem. So I tried to do like a little vlog. I don't know, I'll put something together and see if it'll work, but anyways, let's see if anybody ever answered my question. I'm checking out the chat here, so dude. Bless my uncle. Your uncle is blessed. Poke AJ. I'm gonna wash my hair. In fact, I'll probably do that as an upcoming episode of something. Nickel cadmium. Help, Jesus, I'm smoking. Pass it, make sure you're sharing. I don't know what to say to you. Help, what help do you need? You're in the right place, bro. You're in the right place. You're here with us. You're with friends who care. Right, guys? You guys are being good in the comments. You better be, because I don't have a moderator. I don't have any moderators right now, because I trust you guys. You're my disciples, right? Most of you are. There might be some people in here that aren't, and that's okay. We welcome you. Subscribe and be saved. But you guys are cool to each other, and I appreciate that about you guys. I notice that about you. There's always going to be a few, people in here that are just bored, and they'll say stupid shit because they're bored. Sorry, but it's late, so if anybody's upset about me cussing, well, it's after hours. It's like past midnight, so it's technically Monday, so I'm gonna fill up my holy water. I'll be right back. So, you guys talks amongst yourselves. Let me give you a topic. Actually, here, let me do something better. I think I can, like... Here we go. Let's, Where are we gonna... We'll look at a GIF. While I go fill up my... Whoops, that doesn't work. Whoa. Okay. That's creepy. That actually kind of freaks me out. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a good one to talk about. Whoa, what's happening right there? Okay, is the dog double jointed? Because Judas's legs don't do that. Hold on, Judas, come here, buddy. Come here. Come up here. I gotta... Oh, yeah, they do bend that way. Okay, come here, come here, come here. Come say hi to the chat. Come on, come on. Here, you need a ramp. Come here, come up. Good boy. No, here, come up. And my tunic, here, come here, buddy. Come say hi to the stream. Okay. All right, so discuss. Because, yeah, Judas does not sit like this. Not at all. Huh, buddy boy. Judas had a lot of carrots during Game of Thrones. Lots of carrot and apple slices. You had apple slices today, too. Those are your favorite snacks. Apple slices and carrots while we're watching Game of Thrones. Huh? Okay. Do you see the doggo? You can't hear the doggo though, huh? You wanna see Juliet? Okay, here, let's check this out. Watch this. Wanna see the puppy? I have a playlist for Judas to like really gets them all riled up. Here, I'll show you. Let me see here. Oh no, it's not on here. It's on the living room one. Well, that's okay. All I have to do is just play back a video from we took before, and I'll show you guys. I'll demonstrate something that really cute that Judas does. All right, let's see here. Watch this. So I'm playing a video on my phone. What is it? He always just... What is it? Yeah, he's gonna start freaking out. Sounds of other dogs barking, kitties, all sorts of things you like. Oh, look at those sounds, huh? Okay, let me go refill my water, and then we'll come back and we're gonna talk about Rick and Morty. I'll be right back after these messages. We'll be right back. Come on, puppers. Okay. And I am back. Thank you. Hello, family. Let me get my earbuds back in here so I can hear what you hear. Hello, hello, hello. Do some more ASMR. Okay, let's go to the... Whoa, we got a super chat. Somebody did a super chat while I was gone. Big Trucker B. Subscribe. Seen you from PewDiePie video. Has his video affected you at all? Very good question. And yes, it has. Big time. In fact, today actually marks a milestone in the whole PewDiePie thing. Today, the video that got his attention, and he actually, it's like the video that I have his comment pinned, it's like the top comment, reached 1 million views today on my channel. Or like late last, yeah, it was, or yesterday, I guess, technically, because now we're in Monday, depending on where you are in the world right now. In the world, it was about less than 24 hours ago that video reached 1 million views, and that's like supposed to be a big milestone with YouTubers, I guess. So for one person, it's feeding 5,000 people with just a couple pieces of bread and some fish. For another, it's getting 1 million views on their YouTube channel with one video. So, yes, big trucker B, subscribe, exclamation mark. It has affected me quite much. I mean, as I would imagine it would affect anybody, having literally the world's biggest YouTuber on, or I should say, how it would affect anybody on a platform to have the largest person on that platform highlight that person for even just a little bit. It's done great things. So you're watching. I'm assuming at least 80% of you guys watching right now are probably heard from me because of Saint Felix. You're like, Saint Felix? Yeah, I know. Well, he's one of the 4 horsemen. You have to give him that. I mean, hello. The apocalypse. The apocalypse that everybody's been talking about for thousands of years. Wall Street Journal kind of got it going, you know, with this little handsome devil right here. Look at that. How can you hate on this guy? Look at that face. Look at that face. Watch, I'm gonna make Judas really jealous right now. Look at this face. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's like, gives 0 fucks right now. If you could only see his face right now, he's like, I don't care. Yeah, so this is it, folks. This is the apocalypse. I know it was like supposed to be a lot more fire and brimstone. Look, 2,000 years ago, we didn't know what printing presses were. We didn't understand the internet and stuff. So the whole fire and brimstone thing is like a metaphor for like print media that's also going out, it's dying. It's like making way for the new thing. So it had to happen. People ask me like, well, Judas, why'd you have Judas around? Not you, Judas. The one of which we do not speak of. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Don't worry. You can't see what I'm seeing, but anyways, it's here. And Poods, St. Felix was one of the ones that ushered in this great apocalypse, this ad apocalypse that we're now all part of. So if you haven't read the Wall Street Journal article, I highly recommend you go to your local library, because guess what? Every town's got one in the United States. Also, but in there you can go and look at the actual newspaper, and you could pull up this article on the Wall Street Journal and do it. Try it. Try and do it on microfiche. Don't Google it and just read it online. Go and actually to a library and try it once. Because if you're like, what is he talking about? Do it. Because those libraries might go away someday. And you'll be like, wow, remember we had one of the libraries? Mark my words. City of Alexandria. You know, there used to be a big library there. till a certain ruler, dictator, and then other foreign powers got all pissed, and suddenly all that knowledge, world's wealth of knowledge was just lost, just gone. So appreciate these things. Appreciate the tactile, the real, you know. Well, you can. That's the one thing. I mean, but fuck old media. Can I just say that? Wall Street Journal. Hope you're watching right now. Fuck you. Yeah. Yep. I don't like it when people mess with my disciples. Ish no think so. So yeah. There you go. You've learned a few things about Jesus. If you've been watching my streams, you've been you know, following. If you've been a true disciple for a while, you know that there's a few things Jesus does not like. And on the last video, we revealed one of those things. Actually, I think in my last stream is figs. I just hate them. We don't need to spend much more time talking about them because you guys know. I know you've Googled it. If you haven't, maybe you shouldn't. No, you should. Don't ever take my word for it. Find things out for yourself. But yeah, there's some disturbing pieces of information that you might want to be aware of next time you're eating a fig Newton. Now, I've been told, yes, the growth. In the last 2,000 years, Jesus, we've also improved upon our fig cultivating processes. You know, we've got these things called GMOs, right? And they fix that problem. Great. You can keep your GMOs and shove them up your ass. No, I'm just kidding. GMOs are fantastic, as I've come to find out. So yeah, in case you're wondering where Jesus stands on GMOs, hell yeah. We don't have wasps in our fig Newtons apparently now because of GMO. I mean, what GMO? Yeah, it's not all a scientist, you know, stuff that you think it is. I know, well, scientists, but trust me, we even did it back in my day. It just took a lot longer. It was so painstaking. In fact, I talk about it in Matthew and Luke. You know, grafting branches from the tree and everything onto the. And I mean, we did this. We did this thousands of years ago. We just, man, we've sped things up, and for good reason. Now our watermelons don't have seeds, or our grapes, or our bananas. That's awesome. And the bananas are huge. It's amazing. We don't have to spend all this time cultivating it and getting it somewhere. It was just like, it's amazing. So I'm okay for it. I'm not weirded out by GMOs. Where does Jesus stand on GMOs? Hey, they're fine. They're okay. We are all eating them right now. Like, he's, you know, like. And vaccines don't cause autism either. That's bullshit. All right, what else do we got? Let's go back to the chat. I know we're getting deep and heavy before we get into Rick and Morty, but come on. Rick and Morty is all about the existential, you know. But hey, let me get back to Big Trucker B, because I think you just threw down another 5. You did. Hey, thank you. And to anybody else who's considering Super Chat, thank you. Your money will go to a good cause, a much, much better cause than paying my high-speed internet bill. Trust me. I've mentioned it before on my streams, and I mentioned it again at the end of this year. We're going to be turning over all the money that this channel has made ever, and we're going to give that to charity. And I've got my eye on the right one. I think we're working on that right now. And I kind of want to bring some awareness to a few things. That was part of it. I mean, I was like, I did kind of narrow some things down. So, Big Trucker B, subscribe. Thank you. And if anybody here's watching, go check out Big Trucker B subscribe. It just, like, give one of his videos a shot. Just look, or hers. I don't know who it is, but watch one. Check it out and see if the content's for you. If it is, please hit that subscribe button on there. You know, like, it's free, right? You know, so check it out. If it's not for you, you know, give a like. And if you hate their stuff, fine. Leave some constructive criticism. Some good constructive criticism. Don't be mean. Because that's not what a disciple would do. I would appreciate that because already I think like $7 or something is going to a good cause. And I know, at least for one of the charities I have in mind, that will make a tremendous difference in one person's life. A big difference. So thank you. Now I'm going to get to the message. It's in a joke, I think, too. What do you call an Amish guy with his hand in a horse mouth? Dang it, I read the line before I got to it, but I was going to get a mechanic. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Good. Love your channel. Thank you. Anyways, you're chill dude / God / spirit. Thanks, dude. Thing. Amen. I'll go for Prince of Peace, dude. You're a cool Prince of Peace. Thanks. Thank you for your donation to the collection plate. I promise you, and I promise all of my disciples, that money is going to go to a very good cause. And you'll know all about it soon enough. Oh, I have a giveaway, by the way. I need to announce the winner of the prizes, which I'm getting to the other technical difficulty that I have. Giveaway still going away. I was just trying to do it the fair way and do a randomizer, like, on camera. I could still try and see if it works. But I'm having a hard time verifying certain things, and it wasn't showing me. The way I thought I was going to do it was go by comments, then follow to their Twitter or whatever and work back or whatever, and I totally screwed up and didn't think my thing out. So I'm going to work it out. I just have to do it the old school method. Like where I'll like do this and I'll show you, because the website won't let me go by comments, or maybe it will now. Hey, if anybody knows, let me know in the chat now. Is there an easy way, like with TubeBuddy or one of these websites, where I can I can draw my names right now and it's fair and it does it based off of comments on a specific video? If you know, put it down in the thing below. If not, by the time I sign off, we'll figure it out. We'll do like one of these things and we'll make it fair. As like I'll try to like I'll make it fair as possible, so you guys know I'm not like, you know. Okay, so yeah, Lena, for those people that are just joining in, we have been talking about Game of Thrones, but I think we're done talking about Game of Thrones at this point. I think now we want to talk about Rick and Morty. What's going on with this channel, maybe? Maybe you guys want to know about that? What are some of the things I have planned for this channel? What's better? Should we talk pop culture, or should we go to, like, you know, the channel or whatever? What do you guys feel like talking about? Oh, and we have another super chat, by the way, which I'll get to that. So I'll get to you in just a moment. Don't ignore our Jack Spicy requests. Okay, here goes. I love Jack Spicy too, even more than PewDiePie. Something like that, right? Praise be. Please subscribe to, yeah. Is that it? And then one of these obligatory, there we go. I think we got all the things out of the way. We'll bring somebody else. We'll also do a collab with another deity. Here we go. Here's a little Buddha. And let's rub his belly for good luck. There we go. Now we've included everybody. We've been inclusive. I've made everybody happy, or at least I've made more people happy, right? Oh no, this is just... Jesus is not a conformist. I want to make everybody happy, you know? Ah, I forgot the smoke bomb. Smoke bomb. Oh, trailer. Yes, I need to switch out the trailer. Guys, that'll also happen like in the morning, I'm sure. I'm sorry when I'm kind of screw that one up. But yes, like I said before, I am going to change out my channel trailer on the reg, or the reg. How would you say it? On the reg? On the huge? On the whatever. Yeah, and so I've got a couple lined up that some disciples have sent me. If you want to send one, cool, go for it. The next one that's going into the hopper, look out for it tomorrow morning. It's cool. And I love the one that it's going to be replacing. OJT, one of my original homie disciples, whose feet I've washed at VidCon. Thanks, Holmes. Love your trailer, dude. Keep them coming. Don't make another one, dude. Like, that's the beauty of this. I'm gonna try keep giving you guys content that you can make new trailers with, and I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Honest to goodness. So, dabbing is not a sin, only in its context, like how you do it. Ah, another super chat. Okay, we're gonna get there. And dabbing on the haters, no. There's better ways to do this. There's better ways to deal with haters than dabbing on them. I'm just gonna say that, all right? So we got another super chat from it looks like a Canadian brother, a Canadian disciple of mine. Ballhole. Clever. Here's a toonie. Queeball Lightning by Queebolts. I'll check it out. I am going to copy and paste that into my little notepad. Boop. Done. Literally. Hold on. Boom. Paste it in my notes and my to-dos. I'm going to check them out. Sounds cool. Okay, Big Trucker B came in with another one. Big Trooper subscribe says, thank you for a shout out, however my channel isn't ready at all. I didn't want to use my actual last name, so I put that, but thank you. That was nice. Well, this video might live on this channel forever, so there's a saying. Has something to do about the present and the time that we have, and like something about like prioritizing that time that we have. It's something like an opportunity and like something yeah, I'm sure somebody will put it in the quotes down or in the chat, but you know, I think you get the idea. What you waiting for? Do it. Start it now. Just saying. But yes, Big Trucker B, subscribe. I wish you the best of luck with your channel. I'm curious to know what it's going to be about. I'm going to look. Actually, I'm going to look at I'm at least going to pull up your thing and see. Because you say your channel's not ready, and I'm sure it's not ready, but do you have anything on there at all? Let me see. Anything noteworthy? Whoops. Hold on, I didn't do that right. YouTube. There we go. See, you said subscribe, so I was like, Big Trucker subscribe. So I was like, oh, well. Oh, so you're an actual trucker. Nice. So are you going to do like dash cams? That would be cool. No, I could totally watch it, especially if you route. Well, I'm sure you have an interesting route. It wouldn't matter where you are in the world. Someone somewhere in the world is going to want to tune into that. And maybe they need help going to sleep. Whatever it may be. I think that's cool, man. Especially if you're just vlogging. Oh, here, let's do this. Oh, wait.
What's going on, everybody?
Hold on. I don't want to put you on the spot, so I won't because you said your channel's not ready. But thank you for the putting a little bit there in the collection plate again. I really do appreciate that. That's going to go to a good cause, I promise you. So thank you. Guys, he says not. Oh, check him out. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool thing. So, Rick and Morty. You guys want to talk about Rick and Morty? Can we talk about how cool that is? Yeah. Pretty much, I think the best animated comedy show. That's really hard because, you know, you've got some stiff competition there. You got Bob's Burgers, which is still going. You've got Simpsons, which is still technically going, and they've got their back catalog, even though, you know, I haven't had much time to spend on The Simpsons in the last 2,000 years. I could see where they've passed their golden time, their old golden era, like their heyday, I think, is over. But you've got these new shows like Bob's Burgers and Rick and Morty, just crushing it for the Lord here, at least. I love these shows. The John H. Benjamin shows like Archer and Bob's Burgers are fantastic. Yes, if you've wanted to know what gets a giggle out of the good Lord, it's Rick and Morty, and it's Bob's Burgers, and something about BoJack Horseman makes me feel better about my own life too. I mean, I've had some pretty screwed up shit happen to me. I've had some friends really me over, and I got some issues, you know, a little bit of PTSD that I've got to work out. You know, if we could just be honest, guys. I know it's late, but we're gonna do some real talk with the Lord. But yeah, I do. I have to deal with the PTSD, you know. It's not something I talk about a lot, you know. Who's going to talk about one of the most traumatic experiences of their life, right? But maybe it's time. Maybe it's time I just get it out, get it off my chest a little bit, you know. Like, just acknowledge what happened to me, because it was real. And man, it was heavy. I wouldn't want that on anybody else. I still can't go into Home Depot. Carpentry is done. I can't touch a hammer. I mean, I thought about, you know, trying this new fangled technology that they have, wood glue. Yeah, I can't touch a nail, even if it's a little tiny nail. Just even hammering the littlest nail. Sorry, guys. Come here, Judas. Come here. Come here. You make it all better, huh? You make it better. Yes, I do. I love you. I would never betray you. You're my best friend. You're my best friend, Judas. Your little white tip. This little part right here is my favorite. Just on one side. He doesn't have one on this side. Look, show Judas. Show him Judas. See? No. So anyways, yeah. I don't talk about it much, guys. You know, it's tough. It's a tough topic to talk about. You know, you're not gonna hear me bring it up much often, but you know, a lot of people like, what do you do with your time these days, Jesus? Now that you're not, you know, carpentry is not really a thing. Netflix. I've been watching Netflix. And I've worked up to watching videos of other people doing carpentry. And I think that's good progress. We're like, you know, but I still have like a little carpentry shaped hole in my heart that's missing. And it's gone, and it, and I can't find a way to fill that hole, that little carpentry shaped hole in my heart. It's deep. It's deep within. So, thank you for being here and supporting me and being here on my stream. Wow, it's already been an hour, and the time. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, thank you guys. It's really great to know that you're here, and I've got my disciples here. They've got my back, you know. And you know, maybe it's good. Maybe it's good that I clue you guys in a little bit of my troubles. You know, because the Lord, you know, like I said, you know, I'm not what everybody thinks, you know. I'm not omnipotent or omnipotent, depending on which end of the pond you are on. I'm not all-knowing. Come on, you guys should know this. Across the Bible and all fan fictions, the Lord is known to ask a question or two or three. Even to the dude that's hanging on the cross right next to him. And he's just like, yo, what are you waiting for? I mean, come on. Duh, I don't know everything. So, you know, it's his expectations. That's the other thing. I'm just like, I'm expected to meet all the expectations of mankind, and you don't understand the pressure that puts on the Son of Man, the Prince of Peace, the King of Kings. It's a lot. So much. Tons. I'll get to the super chat. Big Trucker B again. Thank you, homie. I think Big Trucker B is going to be the apostle of the evening, with as many what are they, Andrew Jacksons? No, Lincolns. With as many Lincolns as if you've thrown in the collection plate today to help the very good cause. I don't want to do the reveal yet. I don't want to reveal what is happening with that, but there's something good and who it's helping or whatever. But it's going to a very good cause. Thank you very much. It says, have a good night. Keep up with the awesome vids. I gotta head to bed in Utah at the moment. Gotta head to Cali tomorrow. P.S. Rick and Morty is awesome. Yes, it is. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Love you, dude. Safe travels tomorrow. You're probably taking like the 15. It's not a very fun drive. But you know, depends on what time you drive through Vegas. That's going to be the time there. But hey, if you're heading south, depending on which direction, maybe you're going to Port Los Angeles. Just saying, shoot me an email with who you are, and we can rendezvous. Who knows? Because I happen to live next to the largest, busiest port in or on the West Coast at least. So I don't know. That's where all the truckers usually go. They usually end up in my backyard. So just saying, whether I see you or not, safe travels, and praise be. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We still have people watching. I can't believe this. I'm like wired. After that episode of Game of Thrones, I was like, I gotta go to sleep. Speak Spanish, Jesus. Picking Roses asks me. Yeah, another Pero Aliñao says, sí, Jesús habla español. It is true. Hablo un poquito de español. Así que es, bueno, vivo aquí en California. Aquí en California tenemos como la mayoría de la gente habla en español aquí en California, porque no son todos, no todos son mexicanos, son de Guatemala, Costa Rica, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panamá, de todos lados. Y vienen aquí a California para trabajar y ganar una vida mejor de la vida que han dejado, después. Y esto entiendo, porque yo soy ¿cómo se dice? No soy de... Yo vengo de una tierra muy lejos, así que, pero hay un mejor, there's a better way to say that. I'm tired. It's been a long night. Anyways, hopefully that was enough Spanish. I was trying to explain how I learned my Spanish. For those who don't, para aquellos que no hablan español, or castellano, or whatever it is, since the apocalypse, and I settled here in Southern California, I've learned to speak the native language, because that's how Jesus do, So I'm not very good at it. I'm getting better. But you know, Aramaic is dead. People are like, what? But Jesus, don't you speak? What did you speak? Well, I spoke Aramaic, but that's gone. It's non-existent. I have nobody to speak Aramaic to. You want to hear some Aramaic? You do. I know. Everybody's like, oh, it's Aramaic. Okay. Ikiribi bakalaba parabi jakaru. There you go. Figure out what that means. You'll never figure it out. Unless we have any biblical scholars who are like well-versed in dead languages, like Aramaic, and knows what I just said, even though I'm a little rusty and I butchered that, the last, I didn't, well, you don't conjugate vowels in Aramaic, but you still have to, well, I don't want to give away too many clues there, but, yes. So, we got any Rick and Morty fans in the house? Woot woot. I did, I spoke Spanish. You missed it. Oh, I need to scroll down, sorry. What other languages do I speak? A little bit of everything, you know. I get enough prayers that, you know, you've gotta like, well, at least, you know, in the training, you're supposed to, whatever, but now Google Translates, I've gotten lazy, sure. But a little bit of here, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. Yes. Yeah, I do, you know, that's my next biggest language speaking audience is the Spanish. Next would be German, would actually be, and that I'm having a harder time learning, as you can probably, you might understand why. My people haven't exactly felt very welcomed, but that's a whole nother, we're not gonna talk about that, because listen, I'm not gonna judge anybody by the sins of their fathers, just as I would hope none of you are judging me by some of the stuff that my dad did back in the day. Like, I hope you're not holding that against me, because I'm totally not holding any of the other stuff against you guys at all. Like, clean slates all over, like, everyone's good, right? We're good. No bad blood at all. Totally, like, under the bridge, like water under the bridge. We're good. I got no beefs with nobody. That's the thing. I get this question a lot. Jesus, what do you think about? Oh, look. I got no beefs with anybody. Well, I do hate figs. But look, even my mind might be able to be changed on that one, just because of modern science and these things. Like, I only just recently found out about GMO, so okay, listen. Until recently, I've just used to the idea of wasps being inside of my fig Newtons. Okay, so just saying. I can be open to that idea, so I think you should too. We should all be a little more open to some ideas that we think are a little kooky or crazy. You know, it's important. But just make sure that anchor that I've talked about to my disciples, that anchor that holds you, you know, that foundation, is modern science. Let's just say that, okay? Let's just make sure that foundation's based on modern science, because it's the best thing we've got right now, people. It's the best thing there is. Look, can we just do some real talk? Look, I know this isn't going to be the popular thing to say, but I have some questions. Remember that omnipotent you know, characteristic that I'm often given that isn't really, it's my dad's thing. Well, listen, I got some questions too. Yes, I had some answers, and yes, there is a heaven, and yes, you are all gonna go there as long as you're subscribed, as long as you've hit that subscribe button. And if you hit the bell too, well then, well, we all know. We all totally know what happens. Mansions, 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 mansions. It's just like ting, 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 ting. And then when you share, you hit the little arrow button, it's like mansion, man. Swimming pool, swimming pool. Big Grecian statues with like a S curvy swimming pool. And it's like, oh, you've got Facebook? Huh. Share on Facebook, boom, boom, boom. Oh, now your pool house is like the Lincoln Memorial. Just like giant Gothic, like pillars just going up, and you've got like marble. It's, I'm not like, it's real. It's totally real. So just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Do your Lord a solid, and I appreciate it. I love you guys. I love you guys very much. Let's try and do a good heart. Hold on, I'll do one that's not all janky. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Boop. So, those in the chat, what'd you guys think of the last video? The one where I went and went to the Team 10 house. That was fun. Did you guys enjoy it? Let me scroll it down so I can see what you guys are saying. Yay, hearts. Love you guys, hearts. Oh, bye, Ramon Daniel. Loved it. Oh, there's the love. Wicked, cool, cool. I didn't cleanse Jake Paul of his sins. Notice? I didn't. I gave him a blessing, but I didn't absolve him of his sins. He's going to have to ask for that. Just saying. So, or subscribe. That also does it too. That I'm kind of like obligated. I can't do choosies. I can't be like, here's subscribe. Like it's like, yeah, my word is my bond. So yes, there could be forgiveness for Jake Paul. Could be. But we'll see if there's I'll let you know. You'll know. You'll totally know. But for right now, it's not looking too good, guys. But maybe I just like drama, and like, you know, I'm just saying that and he's totally fine. Or maybe I'm not. We shall see. So, one thing that you can count on, though, is a little bit more content from the J-Man himself. I am working on getting stuff out, but I keep having failures. Things like don't work out. And then, so I don't want to tell you about them because I get excited myself, and then something happens and I'm not able to do it. Like tonight was kind of one of those things. I was like, I had this great plan. It failed. It's not the only time that's happened, so. Yeah, I don't want to like hype you guys up about something, you know, and then I don't follow through. Okay, hold on. I will be right back. Jack Spadicy 2 fans. Jack Spadicy. I will be right back. I have to drain the main vein. All this drink holy water. For those who speak Spanish, necesito echar agua para fuera. Así. Te regreso un momento. Por favor, espérame, mis discípulos. I realize I should have left you guys with some sort of background or something with that. But yes, I'm back. Yes, I did have to take a holy piss, but it wasn't that long of a pee. I also just went and put some more water in Judas's dish because Judas is thirsty. Now he's not drinking, so anyways. I gave him water and I didn't get myself water. Oh well, I'm okay. So I'm back, guys. Thank you, thank you. Oh, let me put my earphones back in so I can hear what you guys hear. Cool. Well, this is fun hanging out, guys. I realize that though the longer my stream is, the less likely somebody is to actually watch this whole thing later on, unless I'm doing something entertaining, like I'm doing something on the screen and people can scrub to it or whatever. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I should like. Let's do that. Oh, before I do that though, we're listening to Alan Watts right now, by the way.
That doesn't mean to say that you're not doing it.
Whisper, it's everyday, bro. Oh, I could do everyday, bro. I'll do everyday, bro ASMR before I leave. Okay, don't let me forget. My name is Jeff. Let's pull that up right now. Let's pull up everyday, bro.
That you aren't doing it in just the same way.
Let's see here.
Without knowing how you do it.
Bro, lyrics. I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but okay, let's do this. Everyday bro, lyrics. Where the heck are they? Oh man, these don't look very good. Whoops, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna switch over so you guys can see what I'm seeing. All right. This is the Everyday Bro song, and your Lord Jesus Christ is going to do a little bit of everyday broing. Whisper ASMR style. Whew, this is bad. This is a bad idea. But I love my disciples, and they love me, so my collars stay popping. Yeah, we're going to get there. I'm not going to dab on the haters, because I think that's one of the most ridiculous things ever. Can we just say that? Can we say dabbing on the haters is pretty ridiculous? I'm not going to drink any water too. I'm going to let my mouth get all dry so that you can hear the ASMR like that. Because that's great. That's what makes a good ASMR video. Okay, so here we go. Wow, it even has the intro. Y'all can't handle this. Y'all don't know what's about to happen, baby. Team 10, Los Angeles, Cali boy. But I'm from Ohio, though. White boy. I should be spitting these verses. Right, that's how he would say it. Spit these verses. Let's spit the verses a little bit more. It's everyday, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. Wow, am I muting this? Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm not muted. Hold on. Check. Okay, it's not muted. It just, I don't trust this is on. Okay. It's everyday, bro, with the... It's everyday, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months. Never done before. Past all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next, man. I'm popping all these checks. Got a brand new Rolex. And I met a Lambo, too. I met a Lambo on, like, my 4th live stream, bruh. Got a brand. Let's see what else. Do I have to keep doing this? This is Team 10, bitch. Who the hell are flipping you? And you know I kick them out if they ain't with the crew. Yeah. So I have some deleted scenes from my video of me going to the Team 10 house. somebody took the time to write this entire song out on the wall, and I did do a little thing on it, but it didn't make the cut. I don't know, maybe later. I don't know, maybe we can bring that back to life. Wow, look at this. Ugh, I don't even want to. No, let's not. Let's just let's go to something else. We need to go away from this. All right, let's do let's go to Reddit. I'm sure there's something we can look at kitties. Can we look at kitties? Oh, look at that. Look at that tail. Okay. Let's do uplifting. Let's do uplifting news. There we go. Here's something. Yeah, let's cleanse the palate. Can we all just breathe in and just out with the Jake Paul? Just leave all that negative energy. Well, it's not really, I don't want to say he's bad, like he's a bad guy or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure he's a cool dude. I'm sure he's like a very cool dude. And I'm sure he's getting it looks like he's really working this stuff out too. Like, and then he's like really realized, like, oh, maybe I should be a little more responsible. And that's fine. We all sow our wild oats at some point, right? All right, am I right? And I think he's done. Everything he's done is pretty harmless. I don't think anybody's really been hurt, and we have reasons to be upset. I think the reasons for people to be upset, but I think the people that should be upset aren't, and so I think we're okay. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure there's going to be more to come on this, and I know you all want to know what I think about it. So, yeah. I'm still awake because Game of Thrones, there was so much good TV tonight, and I'm like, I wanted to talk to somebody about it. That's why I'm still up. But I'm feeling it now. I'm tired. And because I did have a nap earlier today. And that also helped too. So I had a nap and Game of Thrones. I'm still wired on that. And probably two cups of coffee. Actually, probably has a little something to do with that too. Coffee, especially this late at night. I'm just like I'm a little excited. Okay. I can't wait till next week's Game of Thrones episode. So that's why I'm awake. That's why. Rika's gonna die. I know. When he jumped off the side of the boat, it just while Euron had his sister, I was just like, oh shoot, that was like, has he not been through enough? Like, poor dude, but like, he's such a psychopath. And I mean, I don't want to say I know people like that in real life who get off on messing with people's heads. More specifically, their misery. Yeah, I guess I do know somebody like that. Anyways, yeah, so things are heating up on Game of Thrones big time, and they have to, because they've like condensed down how many episodes we get left. So I mean, it's gonna be good. It's really good. So I'm not even looking at the headlines here. Let's see here. All right. So this is definitely something that's been in the news a lot, and I can definitely speak up to this, because this is another question that I get a lot. Is, Lord, how do you feel about the gays? How do you feel about homosexuality? And I feel like I have to bring this up almost every time because somebody's asking. And if I didn't make it clear enough the last time, I'll try it again here. It's figs I can't stand. I hate figs. Figs. I know that one got a little out of control, and before you knew it, I was labeled a hater, and people were dabbing on me. So I understand what it's like to be misunderstood, and so I don't want everybody to just like hate on Jake Paul because of whatever, of what they've heard or what they've seen. You know, give the dude a chance, you know. I've been there. I've totally been there. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents. I'll finish that. Now, Trump, on the other hand, wow. Well, hold on. Let me see if there's good things I can say about Trump first, because, you know, like Mary and Joseph used to always say when I would run off to synagogue, remember, don't say anything, you know, well, also there was other things there too, but if you can't say anything nice about somebody, don't say anything at all. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. So I've tried to practice that, and let me see if I can say anything nice about Donald Trump. Well, he China. He does have a nice tie. He does have a nice tie. Yeah. I can say that about Trump. He definitely has a nice tie. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yes, I love you for transgender. I love you if you're gay, bisexual, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. It's natural. It's good. If it makes you happy, it makes me happy. Seriously, that's really all it takes. Just, you need to be happy in your life. You need to do what makes you happy and forget about what other people think. And that's I think what Jake Paul is getting at with like the dab on the haters. I think what he means to say is just you know, you do what you feels right for you. You make yourself happy, and people are going to object to that, and just don't pay attention to them. Dab, quote unquote, dab on them, and that's okay. You know, that's one way to look at it. So yeah. I love all of you guys, especially the ones that are still watching at this point. Oh, the contest. Okay, guys, it's almost time. And I didn't ever see, so let's try it one more time. Can anybody put down in the comments if there's a website I can go to, or an extension or a way to use TubeBuddy to pick a random comment out of a particular video? Put it down in the comments below, and I'll shout you out if it works. If not, I'll make a video tomorrow with our announcer announcing who won. And I'll put up the new trailer and all that other stuff. It was supposed to happen earlier today, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, dude, but I had some issues with the computer. Random.com? Just random.com? ReadyTube. ReadyTube.com. Well, I did search on YouTube for another randomizer, and I couldn't find one that would do comments. Like I could pick a video and say pick a comment out of this one. It like wouldn't do it without. I could try again. Let me try again. Just randomizer. Okay. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let me try it right now. Let's see. Let me make sure I'll find out which one. There it is. Just randomizer. Security check. Yes, I'm a human. Uh-oh. Is this okay? Am I gonna get like... Is this safe? This looks safe. I'm gonna assume this is safe. I'll just go ahead and add extension. I'm afraid to add something to my that only has 3. Oh no, there's a lot of ratings. Guys, is this good? Do I want to like, yeah, I don't want to hit this unless I think this is okay. It says you guys can't see what I see, but it gives me a little pop-up contextual box with those like safety things, like untrusted, like we want to add a thing. Yeah, everyone's saying no. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. See, that's what I'm worried about. I need like a safe way to do it. Let me try the other one. Somebody mentioned, there was another one. It's called, oh, I just had it. Ready, not RedTube. That's not a good one. It's Ready. I just had it. ReadyTube? Was it ReadyTube with an I? Yeah, ReadyTube with an I. Let's give that one a shot. Wait, I want to make sure I type it in wrong. I don't want to do this. Okay, let's do Google first. Let's be safe. Two eyes. Nope. No, that's a subreddit. Yeah, so this is an extension. Yeah, see, this is like another thing. I don't want to have to try to figure out code. And okay, so I'll do an old school method. I'll just use like my phone and film like a thing, and I'll just pick somebody the old way before we had browsers, extension browsers that I can't get to work. So, okay. Sorry for that. Tune again later today at some point. I know it's Monday now. I should probably take this opportunity to wrap things up, and thank you guys all for tuning into my live stream. I appreciate it, especially those who stayed up late. Thank you. Love you guys. Let me go to the chat for a little bit. I'll close out the chat with a few shout outs and some questions. Love you guys. Gav2102, Elise123, XD, Polarflix, Red Killer of JFK, Still Killer Legion, Pero Alignao, Aurora Landeros, Aussie, Happy Black Hole, OG Sierra, Ceci One Slanty Face something, Edgy Kid, Max Parada, Devin's Fan, TG Gamer, Valistrasa, Aurora, Chicken Stink, Isplant, Edgar F, Michael Grimes, Daryl. Guys, thank you. God, thank you for tuning in. Even though you're not my real dad, I know you're not my real dad. Michael Grimes or Grimes. Guys, thanks. Special thanks out to Ballhole from Canada, and the special apostle of the evening, Big Trucker B, who put in not 5, not 10, not 15, but 20 big ones into the collection plate. And that, all 20 of those dollars, well, besides what Google takes out of their cut, I don't know what that ends up being, but all of that, all the proceeds will go to charity, will go to a good cause. So thank you very much. Don't forget to check out Big Truck's channel. I think it's cool. I think if he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do, I think that'll make for some good content. Got a subscriber from me. Wait, did I subscribe? I think I said, no, I better subscribe now. I'm gonna do it. Do what Jesus does. Where's my window? Where's my other window? Did I close it out already? I think I did. Oh, I think I did close out my... One moment, please. Bear with me for one moment while I get my thing going again. Google. Okay, we're on this one. Okay. Oh, no, that's not right. We want this one. There we go. All right. Okay. Big Trucker. Let's try to see if there's a space or not. Whoops, there's no space. I keep getting my tabs mixed up, guys, so bear with me, sorry. Here we go, okay. Big Trucker B. There we go. 33. I'm your disciple number 33, and 33 is a good year. That was the year I kind of wrapped things up, so to speak, the first time. And if you were here earlier, then, well, I did open up a little bit about my traumatic experience and kind of how that's affected me, so, yeah. I would say today was a pretty good stream. I think it was a very fruitful, productive stream. Thank you guys for staying here and chatting with me. I appreciate it. I love you guys very much. All of you. Thank you. It means a lot. I'll dab. There's your dab. New Age of Trucking. Yep. Watch, check out Big Trucker B while you still can, because as soon as Tesla starts putting out those Tesla big rigs, your job is gonna go away. And you know, that's something we don't have to be sad about. I don't want you guys to think Jesus is necessarily sad about that. I know what you're thinking, but the robot apocalypse, well, listen, I do know this: there are no robots in heaven. Just my subscribers. Just my subscribers. Okay, Aurora Landeros. I said your name. Aurora Landeros. You are my friend too. Adeline MSP. I said your name too. Alright, I think that's probably it. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you hit the bell so that you get notified of the next live stream. Because I'm going to try and do these live streams more often, as well as put out more content, more videos where I'm going out and talking to people, because I think you guys like that. Okay. Alright guys, love you guys. Polarflix, Daryl, Holy Dab, all of you guys. Love you. And I don't want to go. I don't want to go, but I probably need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. All right. Like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, all those things at SoCalChrist. And remember, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Stay holy. Love you guys.